Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We're going to talk about possibly another gem. Another maybe next Ethereum, next BNB, ETH killer, one of the ETH killers, whatever you decide to call it. And it is Solana. Solana is a mainnet. It can get 10,000 transactions per second. And it actually went up big time today. 14% when everything else was actually dropping. So that's pretty impressive. It did that because it had a big update, which actually allows it to get closer to handling like DeFi. So I think DeFi and Solana can be pretty big because Solana, unlike Cardano and Polkadot, is actually ready. So Cardano's still waiting for Goguen, Polkadot's waiting for their parachain auction. Solana already is launched. It's not like in beta or anything, and it actually has a DEX already called Serum. So it's more ready to go than the other two. It's not nearly as big as the other two in terms of market cap, only at $4.1 billion in market cap, which is roughly 1/9 of BNB and 1/30th or 1/40th of ETH. So that's how much room it actually has to grow. And that's with Ethereum at its current market cap, not at its high-end market cap at the top of the bull run. So if Cardano takes a chunk of that, not Cardano, Solana takes a chunk of that market, it can go way, way up. So, that's one reason it can do 10,000 TPS. I'm pretty sure it's decentralized, unlike Binance, sort of. And it also can actually handle this stuff, and it's actually ready to go. Plus, Solana's not just a name. It actually does have projects on it. Kin is on it, first of all. And I know Kin is small fry, but it's actually done pretty well for me. My initial investment of like $125 on Kin has actually turned into almost $3,000, and that's only been within 8 months. So it's done pretty well for me, Kin. But aside of Kin, it is one of like 5 blockchains, along with Stellar and a couple of others, that USDC will actually be moving on to outside of Ethereum. So it will have some stablecoin access to a very popular stablecoin, help it with some transactions. And we know that it is one of 5 blockchains that the graph is actually going to port onto. So there are going to be big projects utilizing the Solana blockchain. It's just not like a standalone blockchain with like no projects right now. There are actually projects. We have a very, very good backer in Sam Bankman-Fried. He's a billionaire pouring money into Solana and getting those connections. It has projects, and it just did a major upgrade to allow it to handle DeFi. So you might actually see some Solana DeFi in the future. And just think, if BNB can do, 7x just because DeFi is on it, think about how much a smaller coin like Solana could actually do, that it's actually decentralized and that has a DEX ready. If people start locking billions of dollars in Solana, this thing can go up 10, 20x in a very short amount of time. And indeed, already, you might have missed the beginning of the bullet train already because the BTC ratio has gone straight up. In the last month and a half, it's gone from $2 to $16. So it's already 8x, and you might have missed it, but it can actually go a lot higher if like DeFi fully comes onto Solana, like it may. I think like a lot of these DeFi projects are going to come onto several chains. They're not going to stick themselves to Ethereum or any of these. They might make one for ETH, make one for Solana, make one for BNB, make one for Flare, make one for Cardano, make one for Polkadot. And in that sort of case, people are going to see which one's the best. And I do think like these smaller chains, due to the liquidity locked, will actually pump harder than the bigger mainnet. So Solana may be your secret gem to getting that cash on a very, very good, very, very low cap project at only 4 billion. It is top 20 now. It wasn't top 20 before, obviously, but it is top 20 now. But it is still much, much lower than like BNB, ADA, and those. So that actually might be a gem to get like 20 or 30x on. And Solana is not a coin I hear people talk a lot about. So I don't think like the massive FOMO was actually here yet. And plus, if you were in Solana today, you were up big time while everything else was down big time. So take a look at Solana. It has a lot of things going for it. And if you're a Kin owner, you might have some anyways. I do have some Kin, and I might actually buy some Solana because I have faith that it'll at least keep up with Bitcoin in gains, and I think it'll definitely jump quite a few coins in market cap. Looks pretty good for right now. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.